Yeah. All right, man. A whole little makeover. Hit the wrong button at first, though. But what's goody with everybody out there, man? We are live. We are live on this Friday night. Hope everybody Friday night is going well. Happy Friday. Happy weekend with everybody, man. SmackDown is on, man. It is on. And of course, Randy Orton turned heel last week. But before we get into everything, definitely smash the like button down below. Follow, share, like. And definitely, you guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, you guys, man. Definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Also, you guys, man, definitely join the live chat. We're going to be chatting all things wrestling, of course. So come on in. Let's have fun. And, yeah, man, we on the road to WrestleMania. What Randy Orton got to say, all the breakdown, fallout from last week's episode of Friday Night SmackDown. What's going on, my guy? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Definitely join the live chat, man. Yes, Randy Orton turning heel last week, man. I mean, how everybody was liking it, everybody is feeling it. You guys excited yet for the road to WrestleMania? Or what, man? Randy Orton needs this. I like the flashbacks of them showing Randy Orton, celebrating with Cody Rhodes when he won the WWE Championship. And, all the moments that Randy Orton just kept eyeing that championship. Like, bro, I'm coming for it. I need that, man. In fact, you know what? This ass whooping was supposed to be Drew. But hey, it's not. But let's see.
Weeks away from WrestleMania, but those images of Cody Rhodes beaten down, they won't be erased from anybody's memory.
No, the entirety of WWE is united in their belief that Randy's actions last week were absolutely appalling. This is the top level, but there is a line, and Randy went so far over that line to an absolutely horrific degree. It was disgusting.
Here's what we can tell you. Randy Orton is going to be here later tonight. We will hear from him, get his explanation as to everything you just saw. Now, as for the matches set to come your way tonight, we have championships on the line, and there are the
Bellator is taking on the Irresistible Forces.
Irresistible Forces. Nia Jax, last
Okay.
action again.
I still think that's going to end in the DQ.
Nikki and Brie are going for gold. The WWE Women's Tag Team.
Yeah, I think that's going to end in the DQ.
And speaking of tag team champions,
I think Charlotte and Alexa Bliss going to try to get their revenge. We got the both tag team titles on the line. Against Damian Priest, and our Truth is something else, man. I don't know what he think he up here cutting, though.
That's tonight. Kit Wilson is here. The tour
got his bag.
Has made its way to Raleigh, North
Pants all highs, I don't know what.
With a very specific target as
Kit Wilson calls out Jelly Roll. Okay, yeah, Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson must be doing something at WrestleMania.
The Grammy winner is back with us. Jelly Roll is here on it.
The hell is going on here? I thought they was going to follow Jelly Roll. What is going on? The hell? What the hell?
That's Murphy time.
What? My man pulled the windshield off. Yo, Drew ain't playing, man. Drew ain't playing. It would have been kind of cool if Drew went out of Nick Aldridge, though, because Nick Aldridge did kind of screw Drew in a way, giving Cody Rhodes another championship. I think Randy Orton wins at WrestleMania. Hey, that'd be awesome, though. 15-time world champion. I need Danhausen and Kit Wilson. Okay. To interact, so that Kit says you are toxic. Yes, boy.
The Hatred, the Venom, the obsession with Drew McIntyre. and Jacob Fatu. It continues and happened here again at the beginning of SmackDown. And
What the hell did you think was going to happen? Are you ever just to shut up and wrestle? The only place I should be wrestling is the main event of WrestleMania, and you took that from me.
Drew hot, man.
I came here to fight, and if anybody wrongs Drew McIntyre, your ass belongs to me. What the hell is wrong with you?
No,
What
boy, here
is
come Nick.
your issue?
He took out Jacob.
You're the most self-sabotaging person I've ever known in this business. Every opportunity handed to you, and you still act like a maniac. You wanted to be champion. You didn't want to defend the championship. Now you want Jacob, and by the way, he wants you to be very sure of that. And now I put you in a match, and now you can't keep your hands off each other. You talk about being on the way to WrestleMania. The only place you're on your way to is unemployment.
You really gonna fight Drew McIntyre?
I tell you, Barry, I tried to quit. But you'd love that. Everybody would love that, wouldn't they? No, Jacob would love that. You would love it. I got a better idea. You think I'm acting like a child, by the way? Yeah, I know you've got a child. Donovan should be ashamed.
Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, Drew.
I'm gonna cause chaos.
Is this gonna come? Is this gonna make Nick Aldris? Oh, Jacob coming out, man. Oh. Yeah, they gonna have like a false count anywhere brawl, like no holds barred match at WrestleMania or something.
Well, those were right off the bat. We're completely off schedule, but I don't think we're getting anytime soon.
Who that?
Jacob
Fatu. And who else? Who Jacob Fatu beating up?
Watch out, Joe. This is no longer safe. Not with these two at all.
Oh.
We've got security out here. They are giving Fatu a very wide berth, and I don't blame them. Me too, for that matter. But it's just laid him out.
Jacob is going at it, man. Now they trying to break him up. Now Jacob Fatu about to do the Samoan splash. I can feel it. Drew still laying out on the table. Yeah. It's coming. Nah, they definitely facing each other at WrestleMania. Yep. It's coming. Oh. Drew started out taking Jacob Fatu, man, through the windshield of the car, man, and now he's laid out through the table, man. Jacob said, I do not play that bullshit, bro. Ain't no car accident gonna stop me. Hey, I think that's that dude that's front row, man. I think that's that dude who was jamming last show.
And Drew McIntyre, 275 pounds flying through the air, just annihilating the announce desk. And that is the wild beginning to this night of SmackDown.
The wild beginning. Wow. Okay. What a wild beginning to SmackDown, man. Yeah, what a wild beginning to Friday Night SmackDown. Yeah, of course, we already know them two are definitely probably going one-on-one at a WrestleMania and more than likely in a Falls Count Anywhere match. What type of match would you guys like to see, though, between Jacob and Drew McIntyre? To be honest with you, I think, man, for real, Drew took out Jacob, and well, you know, they really never got to the backstory of who really took out Jacob Fatu. And I'm assuming they go by default. I'm guessing they're just gonna go with Drew McIntyre, but I believe that, you know, since they're just gonna go with Drew, I don't know, maybe somehow, some way. I mean, you don't want to leave Jacob Fatu off of WrestleMania. I mean, Jacob Fatu is a big superstar. However, you know, man, I think Nick Aldris versus Drew McIntyre, I think that would have been, man, phenomenal. You know, I don't know what's Nick Aldris, thing right now, because, you know, my whole ordeal when they initially brought Nick Aldris in, I was thinking that, like, okay, bet, all right, Nick Aldris is, for probably about a year or so, he's going to come in, he's going to do the general manager thing, and then of course, which I thought it was going to be Randy Orton, which, Randy Orton started RKO Nick Aldris, and Nick Aldris was like, yeah, I'm finding you, and then Randy Orton paid extra, I think, what, 50,000 or whatever, I think it was 100,000. And he paid the extra 50,000, and he was like, yeah, that's just for the future. And then he RKO'd him again. And I was thinking, maybe, and then last year when Kevin Owens got hurt, and it was just Randy Orton and then mystery opponent, which wound up being Joe Hendry. Man, I thought it would have been perfect for them to go with Randy Orton versus Nick Aldris. I thought that would have been perfect. So, but hey, maybe Nick is just going to be the general manager, and yeah, Drew versus Jacob. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go down in more than likely like a street fight or no holds barred match or something to that effect. Though, Braun Breaker, yes, man, Braun Breaker could return. I saw an article. Yes, I heard Braun Breaker. Now the thing, man, WWE superstars nowadays, you don't even give the guys a chance to miss them. Like these guys literally and I think it shows the passion that these guys have for the business, because I remember when Triple H tore his quad, man, and he came back in Madison Square Garden and the roof blew off the arena. You feel me? I remember those days, because the guy was gone for a long time, and then, coming back. But hey, the plan was obviously, for, I'm guessing, Braun to win the Royal Rumble, but he got, that plan changed somehow. He got injured, obviously, and, the plan is probably still for Seth to take on Braun Breaker at WrestleMania if they can get Braun Breaker back, so. Yeah, that would be something. I like to see three stages of hell.
Absolutely wild SmackDown. We want to show you what happened moments ago, because upon the arrivals of our superstar, all of a sudden there was major commotion, and there was clearly a massive car accident out in the parking lot. The scene, two cars crashed, and all of a sudden Drew McIntyre ripping Jacob Fatu through the windshield and beating him down, Wayne.
There was an attack. Predetermined by McIntyre to cause
Yeah, 3 stages of hell would be dope too. Another 3 stages of hell. That could be Drew McIntyre's signature match, He was throwing shots at Jacob though.
to hospital. While Drew McIntyre headed out to ring. However, back from the dead, apparently, Joe.
These security guards was useless. They were useless. They ain't stopped nothing. Jacob Fatu still came out there and whipped ass.
With the body of McIntyre crashing into the steps, and then much worse than that.
They thought they had him contained, but no! The Samoan werewolf flying through timekeeper.
Oh, that's a nice view right there. Up above, that's nice.
McIntyre and destroying the reinforced announce desk.
Tag team titles. Tag team titles on the line. Definitely Jacob Fatu is a badass. Definitely yada yada me. Nah, man, you what? Badass. Badass, I think is an understatement, man. Leave that to the American badass like the Undertaker. But nah, you get in a car crash, bro. Somebody whip you through the windshield, bro. Still whoop your ass on top of the hood of the car, and then come out and not only that, you get right back up and whoop his ass, though. Hey yo, yeah, you more than a badass, dog. You more than the badass. Okay, what we doing with Damian Priest though? What we doing with Damian Priest? I hope this not a thing like we're gonna go with for a while, or they could be using our truth. I'm assuming as bait to turn Damian Priest heel. Damian Priest could be fed up with all of this and be like, "Yo, man, like I'm tired of it." I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was an episode earlier this year, I believe, where I think it was an episode of Monday Night Raw. And Oba was coming down to the ring, and they cut to a fan, and that was that fan right there with the dreads and the Uso shades. Got the same seat too. Same seat.
Yeah, the third match in 3 weeks, having earned the status as #1 contenders. Reaction they have gotten each and every week.
But yeah, man, I think Damian turns heel, man. He could do it tonight. Like, cause what is Damian doing? Taking it all. Taking it all. Ready for war.
Accompanied by Tonkalolo and Solo Sikoa. They are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Tama Tonga and JC Mattel and NXT. Oh, you see Solo Sikoa leading the way with the Wyatt Six Lantern. Of course, the champs have been entangled in it.
Taking it all. Ready for war.
A much different focus shift with this title defense, Wade.
Yeah, stepping away from their major rivals in the Wyatt Six and now focusing on championship business. Interestingly, it was
I'm telling you, man, if I wasn't a fan, bro, and I just literally came across this wrestling. Obviously, the start of the show was crazy though, like real crazy though. And then hearing Solo entrance, okay, I'm staying through. I gotta figure out his name. I'm putting it on my playlist, my Apple Music playlist, and all that. Solo music, crank. Them the only tag team titles that resemble the old WWE gold, man. Those look like the old WWF tag team titles. You know.
Right now it is Damian Priest straight in there with the heavy artillery.
Right away against JC Mateo and taking advantage as Priest has found his gear.
Yeah, Damian Priest taking control of both of them. Here comes Truth. He kind of got him, not really though, but hey.
You mentioned that they were thrown together quickly, but yet we're seeing a little bit of early chemistry now all of a sudden.
Chemistry? This is only second match. Second tag team match. Talking about chemistry. Our Truth will be cutting some hair they ain't got. As crazy as this may sound, but Truth and Damian might be winning. Huh. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that sounds crazy, don't it? It sounds real crazy. Cause I was just up here saying, what are we doing with Damian Priest now? And I just predicted that maybe they could be using our Truth as bait here, you know, to flip Damian Priest, you know, because everybody loves our Truth, right? Our Truth is your big baby face. So if Damian turns and, you know, turn his back on Truth, you know, he's definitely going to get a lot of heat for it. He's not really getting a whole lot of big reaction. I mean, people like Damian Priest, though, but he's not doing nothing. And I think he needs to, you know, somehow get back in that, I want to say championship picture, which I want to say it really is crowded just about. Drew, he's going to want his rematch after WrestleMania. Jacob, I think he's an older match because Drew kept screwing him. Cody got the title now. Randy's the champion. You know, like it can go so many ways though. It can go so many ways though. But yeah, respectfully disagree. I don't like R-Truth gimmick. Oh, Damien should have stayed heel. Respectfully disagree. I don't like R-Truth's gimmick. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what part did you disagree on? I mean, if if you disagree, it's totally, respectfully. But yeah, I don't think they should be a tag team. But respectfully, you disagree on Damian Priest turning heel, or them as a tag team? Because I know you said you predicted, or you think they may win tonight. I mean, I like the tag team titles on the MFTs better than I did like the titles on the Wyatt Six. I mean, to say respectfully, okay. Respectfully speaking. No, yeah, you said that. Yeah, you said that. Respectfully. Now I was just trying to figure out what part, did you disagree on? And you said I don't like R-Truth's gimmick. What, comedy gimmick like? I mean, R-Truth is, man, I remember watching R-Truth, man, when I was little, man, I remember when he was K-Quit. Which I think he should have became WWE champion in 2011. I feel like he was robbed, man. He ain't even had to be champion for a long time. He could have been champion for a night. I feel like that whole first half, or at least that year for Truth too. He got to wrestle The Rock, him and The Miz at Survivor Series. Even though that, but yeah, I think Damien, man. I don't think they should be doing something else with Damien.
Great scene here, sold out in Raleigh, North Carolina's Friday Night SmackDown on this road to WrestleMania. A couple of weeks ago, Damian Priest and R-Truth were quickly assembled to take part in a #1 contenders match. They won it. They won tag team turmoil. Thus, this championship opportunity against the MFTs.
Well, it's an opportunity right now that is slipping away because Damian Priest, the Punisher of SmackDown, has been relentlessly punished by JC Mateo and Tama Tonga.
This to retain for the MFTs, but the shoulder gets up from Priest.
And this has just been a masterclass from the MFTs.
R-Truth look real funny with no hair, man.
Whatever it takes to retain the gold.
Mateo splashing into that corner against Priest, who's taken sustained damage, and then he rips the apron of R-Truth.
Well, R-Truth is taking some sustained damage too, despite not having been tagged into this.
Oh.
A big spinning kick from Priest.
Big spinning kick. R-Truth is very athletic, got talent, but the way WWE books him is so typical. Ron in TNA was the dude. Was that dude? Yeah, I didn't see Ron in TNA. Heard a whole lot about him, of course. But I don't know, man. I guess that's like that with a lot of folks. I even thought they was gonna probably take him serious when he took out John Cena, came back, did that for a little while, but I guess not.
Looking for gold. They close this out imminently.
Could be here with the attitude adjustment, but Tama Tonga able to escape into the corner.
And now really on the ropes here are the MFTs. There was a tag referee.
Look at the teamwork from the MFTs. This to hold on to their gold.
1, 2.
And the save from Priest.
Which will break it down in a major way.
And then another thing is, though, what was it? Tama Tonga, he got something going on with Solo. I mean, Tama Tonga got this thing going on with Shinsuke. So, did he just stun him? Yeah, that doesn't seem like a Stone Cold Stunner. Reminded me of when Stone Cold stunned Scott Hall at WrestleMania. Now that was one of the funniest stunners ever. Brr. STF. Gotta get to the ropes, man.
Dragging both him and R-Truth all the way there, but no deny as he drags the former Olympic wrestler.
Solo trying to get involved.
With a major distraction, and now
Mm.
to the apron by Tala Tonga, who just serves him.
That's a wrap right there, too. Oh, he kicked out.
Millionth of a second away from a 3-pound.
Oh. Okay, man. AC Fluid, man. I think you might be right. I think you might be right, man.
With their chief rivals in the ring.
I think we're gonna have a six man brawl. I would like to see a 6-man tag brawl or something like that. Probably Solo versus Uncle Howdy. Oh man. Yeah, see, you might got this one, man.
With the super kick of Uncle Howdy. Well,
Oh, come on, Uncle Howdy.
But he does just that. The lantern still in the position.
Man, get in the ring.
But there's business to take care of in ring. Yeah, like defending the tag team championships. Praise.
I think the MFTs might retain. Don't look like it, man. It don't look like it. I think C Flu came in here, man, and just predicted something. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Damian Priest can't believe it. I know, right? Can't believe it.
The MFTs retained their lantern, but at what cost?
Okay. I did not expect that now one bit. Okay, that was very unexpected. Like, didn't they just win like a number 1 contender match like 2 weeks ago? Now they the tag team titles. Yeah, that's what's up, though, I guess. I was just up here saying, like, man, do something with Damian. I'm thinking, MFT's definitely retaining. But no. R-Truth hit the AA. And then another thing, too. They are in North Carolina, right? Not too far from Charlotte.
In only their 3rd match as a pairing.
Okay. Okay.
Priest and R-Truth are the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Man, you lying if you say y'all predicted that. Besides C Fluid, man, he came in here and was like, yeah. See, I missed the comment. Truth has absolutely no damn hair at all. At least have a beard. Yeah, my man look crazy. No hair, no beard, man. Damn. Okay. Damn. Did not expect that, though. Anybody else, though, man? Yeah, if you predicted Damian Truth and damn, I keep saying Damian Truth. I can see R-Truth saying, yeah, that's our tag team name. But yeah, if y'all predicted them winning, that's what's up.
Of course, you two skipped the line to get a title opportunity after interrupting our title match. Do you know what that's called? Selfish. What Charlotte's trying to say is that you two, like, see, eat your ice cream. Everything's fine. We won't, you know what I was saying? We won't interrupt your title match tonight because we don't want to be center of attention. Whoever wins or loses, we want next. I mean, no, Charlotte. Please come out and watch to see how real legends get it done. She did not just take my spell. Everything's fine. Literally, I've tried everything. I don't know what to do. This is, oh gosh.
I don't think Johnny Gargano, man. I think he better listen to Danhausen. I don't think he want to get cursed.
$20 human.
$20 human.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
perfect. Thank you.
Okay, I know.
Oh, that's
So you can just ask him. What? No, this is not a good time. So we just took
Kelly.
$40 from me.
Hey,
Motor City Machine Guns.
we got a match. I know. I'm forgetting about it. I'm forgetting about it.
Wade, you need to be a better fan house.
A lot of stuff going on in
Roxy and
backstage.
Motor City Machine Guns. This match is presented by Panda Express. Have you eaten?
What's that? Hey, yo, man, there was a whole lot going on in that backstage segment, man. Who was that dude just sitting there? Cause it didn't look like Oba. It didn't look like Oba.
Noise. You flip it. Own it.
Mm.
Make it yours.
Okay, all right now.
Walk in.
All right.
Walk
Well, the first 30 minutes of SmackDown, man. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going, keeping it up. Yeah, let's see if we can keep it up, man. Starting off the night, Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, going at it, brawling in a parking lot. Shit, when the last time we had a parking lot brawl, man? Parking lot brawl, man. Them Jones was vicious, especially in the Attitude Era. A lot of shit took place in the Attitude Era. You know, man, I remember especially 2003. 2003 was like one of my favorite years in WWE, man. And, obviously it was Stone Cold's, then, his last final match and seeing Stone Cold, wreak havoc. Kane and RVD, I think they were the World Tag Team Champions. And, I think they were for a minute and then I think they lost. But however, Kane, towards the summer, Kane had he had a World Heavyweight Championship match against Triple H. Yeah, against Triple H, Madison Square Garden, I believe. And of course he lost, man, and he lost and he had to unmask. And that was a stipulation, I believe. Stone Cold sort of, he was like, because Kane was like, you big red freak, you got to unmask and everything like that. All this stuff leading up to that night. But of course, yeah, Stone Cold said to Kane, yeah, if he lose that match, man, he got to unmask. Man, like, Kane, man, that 2003 Kane. Everybody talk about 09 Randy Orton. 2003 Kane. 2003 Kane. 03 Kane was like that. 03 Kane was like that, man. Man, once he took that mask off, he was sadistic. He was evil. I mean, like, the cameraman, he was taking out everybody. Oh, I'm Tombstone Thunder Linda McMahon. I'm put the battery. I'm gonna hook the battery up the cables and shit to Shane McMahon's private area and all that, man. Like, yo, man, Kane was crazy. Even when Shane McMahon kicked Kane into the burning dumpster, like man, I'm telling you, man, 03 Kane. Want him? There you go. You're welcome. But yeah, like I was saying, 03 Kane, man, was like that. 03 Kane was like that, man, setting everything on fire. Even when, the whole story with him and Shane and the backstage segments, man, the car accident, and Shane was like, yeah, you can go to hell. And, he had something to push it on the gas and came through the, I think it was a limo. He was through the roof, man. And the car sped off and hit one of the production truck and crashed. Man, I'm talking about, man, shit was top notch. It was crazy though. Like, it was crazy. You can't have your kids watching WWE at that time, man. If you did, you especially, you got in trouble, man. Went to school trying to stun up people, trying to wrestle people, tell people to suck it. I think that was the most one, getting in trouble, telling people to suck it. Didn't Kane attack RVD? Yeah, I believe he did. Yeah, because I believe he was his tag team partner. He was his tag team partner. He was out there when he was unmasking. All these guys right here, these content creators, these are my guys.
Voices are talking to Randy right now.
That's my man Devin.
He's
He live right now.
oh, not the fashion, bro.
I don't know his name though, but I follow him on TikTok. Nigga Wendy. It didn't have to be this way at all.
He beat him out of his damn shoe.
He beat him out of his shoes.
I feel like WrestleMania is tomorrow when it comes to this.
Randy, I wanted to root for you. Why are you doing it this way? All I'm doing is now is a true explanation.
Okay. Definitely want to know how
Sami
Sami Zayn feel about that.
SmackDown ended with bloodied Cody Rhodes after a savage attack by Randy Orton. You've been at the center of all of this, so I would love to get your perspective.
Look, I mean, I have a match with Aleister Black, and I really should be giving that 100% of my focus because, he's dangerous. But yeah, I can't stop thinking about Cody and everything that's gone on with him and me the last couple of weeks. And look, you could say a lot about Cody, and I have said a lot to Cody, to his face. But the one thing you have to give him is he tries. He tries to be good. He really, really does. He goes the extra mile in a way that most people don't even know. I see how far he goes to try to be good and to try to do everything he can for these fans, okay? And how did last weekend for him? He ended in a pool of his own blood, getting carried out in a stretcher. Meanwhile, Randy, who I look up to, he does what he does. And how does the night end for him?
Cody got to do something. Cody got to do something like.
So I don't really know what to make of it anymore.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, Randy Orton said he
I try
needs
to do
this,
things the right way.
and he basically would do anything for it. So,
And, the more I feel people
Yeah.
are getting away, and the more I'm starting to feel like the world that I believe in just doesn't exist anymore.
What's that? What you said last week, Sam?
Strick Willie.
Good luck against Jacob Fatu. What you mean, the monster out here? The one who was just in the car wreck and got back up? The one that nobody out here can beat? Except for Trick Williams. And this time. You see that look right there on your face, Sammy? It hurts. I know it hurts. But you know what they always say? When life gives you lemons, you put on your lemon pepper steppers and mind your business while grown folk talk.
Yeah, talk your shit, Trick.
Rick, we've been doing a lot of talking. Maybe we don't need to talk anymore. Maybe we do something right now.
You got a match coming up, but listen, I'm going to check my schedule.
I'm gonna check my schedule.
If I got some time, maybe I'll check out your little match. And I tell you what, maybe I'll give you a few pointers if I like what I see. Hey, your time.
Trick is something else.
Winners for me.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, get a real good look.
Oh man, my man's gonna check my schedule though. First off, though, hey yo, I just knew he was gonna say, "Damn, bro, your breath stink." I just knew he was gonna say that though. Hey yo, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, we was definitely gonna see a punt kick from Randy Orton, man, at WrestleMania. What was it? Last year? Yeah, last year. If he would have took on Kevin Owens, that was a heated rivalry, and I think Randy Orton attempted a punt a couple of times, but he failed with it.
Friday Night SmackDown presented.
Axiom taking on Motor City Machine Guns.
And their opponent with a combined weight of 412 pounds. Chris Davis, Alex Shelley, Motor City Machine Gun. You know, Wade, it's really tough to remember a time when the Motor City Machine Guns weren't in complete sync. But the loss that we saw with the #1 contenders tournament a couple of weeks ago, there's just a touch of a little more.
Surprise Motor City Machine Guns, you know, when they didn't even win like the tag team, you know. Was it in like a tag team tournament or something like that? They came in like what was their first night? Won the tag team titles?
Of the Motor City Machine Guns, these are guys you're supposed to be beating. Wait, did we teach them too much? But 20 plus years ago,
You know, almost punk kicked Cena head off. Lately? Because I remember he punched Cena head off a couple times, probably, I believe. Especially like back in the day, like I think it was what, 09? Oh, yeah, 09 to be exact. Especially when they had that rivalry in the fall. What comes to my mind is Breaking Point. Breaking Point, Montreal, 2009. John Cena, Randy Orton, I Quit match. He necessarily didn't punt him in the match though, but around that time, leading up to it, because that was a real big feud that those guys were having at the moment. One of many feuds that they got that they had and have.
His way out of that corner. A funny way to do it there.
The most exhilarating tag teams we have ever seen here on SmackDown. So fast moving, and they don't get any faster than Nathan Fraser, who just got tagged in.
Oh, unbelievable pace being set early here between the Motor City Machine Guns and Fraser. Of course, we saw a sensational finish.
Double super kicks.
With the missile drop kick leg sweep combination.
Double super kicks. Randy made it real personal. Bro was sadistic with that punk kick to Cena. Dad. Yeah. That one was like, I believe in like 2007. Yeah, I think that one. Oh. Jumped off the top rope, super kicks. Yeah, that one I believe it was in 2007. I want to say it was 2007. You know, when things did get personal with, between Randy and John. And Randy Orton was playing. Man, I'm talking about Kane. I'm talking about everybody, yo. Like 2000. What I just say? Randy 09 Randy Orton was crazy. 2003 Randy Orton was something else, man. But yeah, man, telling you, everybody, man, them days it's crazy, especially going for the championship.
You keep one of them isolated in your corner and get back to doing what the Motor City Machine Guns do best, which is win tag team matches. And suddenly all that bickering
Everybody had a little breakout year.
from the Motor City Machine Guns over the past couple of weeks feels like it was a very long time ago. Absolutely in sync and firing on all cylinders.
Are they ever? Of course, that is what brought them great success upon their arrival in WWE. WWE 2024 and
Double teaming. Yeah, Randy Orton definitely made it real personal, man. Them punk kicks. Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. I knew I was forgetting something. Just like Kane was going crazy. 03 Kane, Randy Orton was going crazy in 09 too. Even when he sort of like started to break out, and I want to say that was 2005. I want to say it was around that time because I know he took on Undertaker at WrestleMania, but I think leading up to that he was RKing on everybody. I'm talking about he was RKing on Mae Young. He had an RKO on I think Godfather RKO on. Man, I'm talking about every legend you can think of. And then, man, Randy Orton versus Mick Foley, 2004. Damn, you know, that's a good question. Randy Orton versus Mankind or Mick Foley, 2004 or Edge versus Mick Foley 2006 WrestleMania. Because yeah, the Randy Orton and Mick Foley that took place at Backlash in 2004. Now that match was sick, but the Edge and Mick Foley at WrestleMania 22, that was crazy too, man. That was crazy. But if I had to pick, I would probably pick the Randy Orton and Mick Foley Backlash, because that one was just like crazy, man, crazy. Especially when Mick Foley was on the stage, he was like, "Fuck this, man, I'm going all in," and he did like a I know it was an elbow drop. I believe. Oh, Ethan Frazier was about to hit that table. But yeah, man, he had that elbow drop off the stage, and I think Randy Orton had moved, or maybe not. But yeah, man, that crazy. Two. I think we get Finn versus Dom when Finn comes back. Yeah, more than likely.
That was in the midst of that tag team Turbo #1 contenders match.
Absolutely wild ride and things breaking down here. I think Axiom is the legal man here. It was a quick tag.
Nice.
Just supreme teamwork by Braxian. And somehow,
Yeah, I had no doubt this was definitely going to be a good match. Motor City Machine Guns taking on Fraxium. Fraxium himself, man, is a great tag team. I don't even think for real, I don't even think the plan was just like the plan was never for Booker T and Vic Joseph for them to be a commentary this long, and but they have. And they mentioned that, I believe, on NXT. I want to say either this past week, because it was Booker T Appreciation night, or it was some time ago. But yeah, I remember Vic Joseph. I remember Vic Joseph saying, yeah, we was only supposed to be together 3 months, but it turned out well. I say that to say it. I don't think that Fraxium was supposed to initially be a tag team this long. I think it was supposed to come down to that mask and maybe take them all, but I think Fraxium, or at least Axiom, has became, real popular.
A mental relationship with Lorraine's husband.
But I don't know if Axiom was ready to go back to being a kid. He came more relevant as Axiom than he was as a kid, in NXT UK.
What a kick from Axiom.
I remember that match. Shit was crazy. Hell yeah. Oh, suicide dives. Stereo suicide dives. Another one.
Would you look at this?
I want to know what Candice LeRae about to do. She out here to help out maybe Motor City Machine Guns. Possibly Johnny Gargano join them as a stable. No, maybe. 1, 2. Oh, maybe 1, 2, 3. Motor City Machine Guns, man, pick up an unusual roll-up victory with the help from Candice LeRae. Maybe. I don't know if Candice LeRae is probably gonna join them, or this may be a thing where it may open the door for Johnny Gargano to join them as a trio team. Who knows? Who do you have winning? Punk versus... Somebody asked me... Oh, my guy Warren. He asked me that the other day. I got Roman. Roman, the OTC. Yeah, he's showing this, don't. Where Drew McIntyre at, man? Drew McIntyre got laid out through the table. I need to see Drew McIntyre to be like, yo, where is he at? Where is he at? I want to find him. By the end of the show, he should go find him. Jacob Fatu be like, I'm right here, bitch. And drive his car at him. Try to run him over though, but it don't happen. But I doubt that they do some shit like that nowadays. Yeah, I got Roman winning.
To get even with McIntyre, which appeared to be a bad move, Joe.
There was a level of intensity with Fatu. They tried to contain him. He broke loose, went through timekeeper, and crashed through McIntyre and the entire reinforced announce desk.
Simply cannot contain the Samoan werewolf crashing the ringside area. And this is the aftermath, Joe.
Where the police at?
Crash.
Oh, Randy Orton.
There's Randy Orton.
You still got blood on his shirt from last week?
Title challenger at WrestleMania, a week removed from that beatdown of Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton is next.
Randy Orton, man, is coming up. I hear voices in my head. Hey, that's what's up. Randy Orton, man, is coming up next. See what he got to say. Man, I ain't even get the WWE 2K, man. I ain't even start playing the live streaming yet. I've been had a whole lot going on. Got Beyond 1130, man. Definitely, you guys check out Beyond 1130. The gang, myself, Harley, Brian B, and Charnel, man. We have amazing conversations, man. Relationships, current events, life, sex. You know, just grown folks are talking, man. So definitely check out that. So I got Beyond 1130 podcast show, man. That's back. No episode was this Wednesday, but we got another episode coming up with a 9/11, you know, survivor. Actually, a 9/11 first responder. Actually, sorry about that. A 9/11 first responder. Coming on the 1130 podcast show, so that should be cool, man. Talking about his, you know, story and all of that, man. So that should be really, really, really fun. C Fluid, man, you back in the chat, man. I know you feel good about yourself, cause you had me shocked, cause I damn sure didn't believe it though. Bro still had blood on his shirt. Yeah, exactly. Unless this is a new shirt to where it's like a blood stain on it. That's kind of cool too. Anyway, I heard part of it last night while I was. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, Beyond 1130. So, yeah, man. I ain't even play 2K. I ain't even get the game yet. I'm really interested in playing the CM Punk showcase mode. I don't know if anybody. See, I don't even want no spoilers though. I want to find out for myself though, because I know. I appreciate that. I know they said they was gonna, you know, fill in the 10 years he was gone. So I want to know, you know, of course you got injuries and all that stuff like that, but I wanted to know who he fought at WrestleMania 33, 34. Hell, what would a CM Punk did at the WrestleMania in the pandemic when there was no crowd? You know, like, man, I just imagine having CM Punk when it was no fans or no crowd. I feel like CM Punk would have, it would have been a 30-minute promos. I'm doing something right now. What? I did. Yeah, I feel like it would have been like 30-minute promos with CM Punk, man, just talking. You feel me? The Bloodline definitely took over in the pandemic, but I feel like CM Punk would have definitely had a whole lot of time to talk. But nonetheless, man, I would have. That's something I definitely want to dive into. I'll be doing more streaming and stuff like that, and reaction videos, especially when little man get older. He come in here talking about, Daddy, I want your phone, so he can get on my phone and be Seth Rollins. You know, the camera went on him all the way, so he'll take his shirt off. He'll put his shirt on top of his head. So his shirt on top of his head, meaning that's his hair, that's his long hair. And a little backstory, when I was little, man, I used to love all the wrestlers that had long hair. Obviously, my favorite wrestler is The Rock. And of course, The Rock didn't have long hair, though, but that's besides the point. And I like the Stone Cold, though, but that's besides the point, though. But, yeah, that's his long hair, like Seth, because he's a big Seth Rollins fan. And of course, Seth Rollins always coming out there in a jacket or whatever, so he just had his jacket on. And then he got this microphone, so he going around, man, he's Seth Rollins. He to burn it down. So he want to see my phone, so he can go in the living room and turn YouTube on the TV and be Seth Rollins. And his nana just came over for a little bit. I know she don't want it. Ain't no Seth. Burn it down. He ain't even come out to no song lately, so I know Seth is coming up with a new theme song. Taking you back to Raw. That was a lackluster promo, if you ask me, though. You know, CM Punk got mad because Roman Reigns called his ass old. I mean, hey, or Roman Reigns didn't have no like punchline, no like, yeah, man, like he didn't come out there swinging for the fences after he said what he said about his dad, talking about I'ma bury you next to your dad, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing. How you feel about, oh yeah, Dennis Rodman, man, going into the Hall of Fame. I was just talking to myself about this. So are we bringing back the celebrity wing? Is he going into celebrity wing or what? But I mean, I was wondering if they were just only going to just induct what was I know what was it Demolition? Not Demolition. It's the I can't even think who it is. I know that the Road Warriors. I'm tripping. But I was just like, you only got three. You got Stephanie, you got AJ, you got the tag team. So Dennis Rodman, I mean, I know if Hulk Hogan was still here, I think Hulk Hogan would induct him into the Hall of Fame because they were in WCW together. You know, if you guys check out the neck flip, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw, you know, when it was out during the pandemic, because everybody was talking about it, the Michael Jordan Last Dance documentary. And in that documentary, they do talk about Dennis Rodman, you know, like, man, like, fuck it, bro. Like, I'm just going to go chill. Like, I'm going to wake up in a room full of bitches, like, and do my thing. And then the next week, I'm like, I'm not going to come. I just want to go wrestle. Like, but yeah, I didn't watch WCW when I was young. I didn't really watch it. The most of WCW that I watched was Ready to Rumble. Now I'm not the only one. I ain't the only one. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I ain't the only one though. But yeah, Ready to Rumble, man. Oh, and because my cousin, you know, he had like every time I go over his house, man. You know, he was more into wrestling, him and his dad a little bit. You know, they kind of got out of it shortly after I got into it. But they were really heavy into WCW, though. But they had the games and everything like that, so I knew a lot of the guys from the games. But the movie, hell yeah, man. That was my jump. WWE probably would have DDP or Eric Bischoff. Definitely. I can see Eric Bischoff probably induct them. I can definitely see that. Who wanna induct Stephanie though? You think it would be her father, or would it be her husband Triple H? Would it be her brother Shane? Her father Vince? I think Vince would be crazy that would be wild. This man would literally take over the whole damn Hall of Fame. Yeah, Triple H. You know what? If he was still here, man, I probably would say Tess. That gotta be revenge from all those years ago, back in 1999, man. When Triple H took Stephanie from her. That'd be wild though, but yeah. AJ Styles, who want to induct AJ Styles? I think it'd be somebody from TNA, right? Probably Triple H or Paul Heyman. Talk to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Viper, Randy Orton.
My man just whooped Cody Rhodes' ass last week to a bloody pulp. And everything, hit him with the steel steps, man. Put his head between the steel steps, hit him with a chair afterwards, man. Stood in the ring with his belt and all that, and sat down in the middle of a chair. And the next week, man, Randy Orton comes out and the crowd go crazy. I tell you, boy, what a time we live in, man. If this was back in the days, boy, Randy Orton would have came out to massive heat. You know, people, I think what it is, people are, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not that people know, like they too smart or that they know what this is basically, and it's like, you know, I think that play a part into like we know what it is, Randy Orton, Hill, yeah. But it's also the thing is like we're gonna still cheer Randy Orton not only because he is who he is, Randy Orton. If that makes any sense, if you guys get what I'm saying, though. The same steel chair. Where they was at last week? The same steel chair. You tell me production and the crew and all that. They kept that chair from last week.
What he said on Raw, I'm a killer. Even more so when swinging that steel chair around and there's a calm hook.
WWE posted WrestleMania 27 Stone Cold sells out the event. Yeah, I think you mean 17.
Held that undisputed WWE.
Yeah, I think you mean 17. 09 Orton has entered the chat. I like that. That's a cool sign right there. That jump might break, Randy, if you sit in it. That's why I think he's checking that chair out before you sit in it. If you done did what you did to Cody Rhodes last week, they kept it.
For years, when my entrance music hits, for years now, all you guys sing along. What a feeling that is, the love that you show me. So I try to return it. I give the fans high fives. I sign the action figures. I sign the replica titles. I'll see a little kid with a poster that says, Randy, it's my birthday. And I'll go up to that kid. I'll wish that kid happy birthday. For the rest of their lives. That's a power that I have that comes with doing this for as long as I've been doing it.
Test. All right.
The love you show me, the love that I
don't think Randy Orton has
puts
any regrets at all.
On my face.
He's starting this promo off as the babyface, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch it.
And that smile.
Because I still want to know who Randy Orton was talking to on Monday night as well when he was on the phone. When he was supposed to do a promo interview, actually, with Michael Cole.
I've been doing this a long time, longer than most, but the reality is nothing lasts forever. So when the time comes that I got to hang up the boots, I don't want my legacy to be the moments that I gave the young fans, the high fives, the autographs, the smiles that I put on your face. I want my legacy to be how much world championship gold I have put around my waist.
Talk your shit, Randy. He coming for another championship. Talk your shit, Randy.
Not too long ago, I won the Elimination Chamber, and I was going to go and fight Drew McIntyre for the title. And I knew that I could be exactly who I needed to be to face Drew, but then Cody came into the picture, and Cody beat Drew, took the title, and I didn't know if I could be who I needed to beat Cody. I love Cody like a brother, and I still do. But last week, Cody took that burden off my chest.
He took the burden off his chest.
All that weight off my shoulders when he said, Randy, I need you to be the best version of Randy Orton that you can be, not just for me, not just for them, but for you. I need you to be the Viper. I need you to listen to the voices.
The voices in his head was getting a whole loud, man. They was getting real loud, man.
With listening
They was
to the
talking.
voices is that I'm not always in control. Sometimes things can happen. There's no plan. There's chaos. Hell, sometimes I get hurt just as bad as everybody else. But I know that I need that killer instinct. I know that I need that killer instinct to add number 15 to my legacy.
15-time world champion Randy Orton sounds pretty good if you ask me.
And I'm gonna do it with
If you ask me.
letters in all of sports entertainment, RKO.
And I think what's happening right now is what I said to my guy Warren, man. I feel like Randy Orton was gonna come out here, do a promo. We probably won't see Cody until next Friday.
In my head, they counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me and they tell me that I am going to beat Cody Rhodes. Talk to me and they tell me that I am going to beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. The voices in my head.
Okay.
They talk to me and they tell me I am going to beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, and I am going to do it.
Randy Orton started hitting them voices, man. Them voices about to get real. They getting real loud.
WrestleMania.
Okay.
Simply stated, I want my legacy to be world championship gold. And that
Randy Orton hearing those voices in his head once again.
they will battle for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. And wait, for those who watched what happened last week, and we're asking, why, Randy, why? Well, you just got his answer.
Viva Las Vegas, Viva Hate, the absolute worst side of a psychotic Randy Orton is back ahead of his WrestleMania showdown with WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, and Randy clearly believes that is the edge he needs to become a 15-time champion of the world.
4 weeks away from that championship match. Of course, we have championship action straight ahead here on SmackDown, including the Bella Twins.
There's so many things that I would do. There's so many things I'll do to you. They talk to me. 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 Yeah, I couldn't believe when Nikki Bella came back at
Bella Army, rejoice!
came back at what was it, the Royal Rumble?
Bringing Nikki Bella inductees into the Hall of Fame.
Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I wasted. You were right there all alone. I'm just a black. Come on, man. The whole buffering jump. Well, Well, we got buffering issues though, and we fixed that, man. Yes. Yes. Appreciate everybody, man. Hitting the thumbs up, man. Thumbs up, man. Hitting the thumbs up button for real. I appreciate you guys, man, for real. You dig the content. Everybody, man, new here, watching live here on Twitch and on YouTube, man. I was going live on Kick as well. Man, they be having too much bots in that motherfucking chat, man. See, the chat cool today, man. Real smooth. Some people weird shit. Just some real weird, racist and crazy shit, bro. You know? It's all about trying to expose. If I had a moderator, maybe so, that could control everything. But I think you can, though. But I'm still new to that shit, though.
With Selena.
You can never be evil. I guess me trying to sing the song that made it started buffering for a minute.
SmackDown from Raleigh coming your way. Yeah.
But you can never be evil. It's nothing like the road to WrestleMania. I know WWE, man, they ain't bring Monday Night Raw to Washington, D.C. in a while, man. Lately, we've been having SmackDowns. SmackDown, you know, last one they had here in the city, it was Saturday night's main event. And them tickets was fucking crazy tight, man. Crazy high. What the hell is going on here? Them tickets was crazy high. I know they coming to Baltimore in June, man. I ain't been to Baltimore in a while, and I would love to go to that Monday Night Raw. You know, I gotta take a little man. I gotta take him to a show with Seth Rollins at, cause he loves Seth Rollins. He love him some Seth freaking Rollins, man. So definitely, and I know AEW, they come close by too, Fairfax, Virginia. You know, I live here in DC, Washington DC. Fairfax, Virginia is probably like 30 minutes at best away with no traffic. Baltimore, it's about an hour. Sure, he alright, man. Put shit in his mouth. Yeah. Randy Orton is going to win and become a 15-time world champion. And now I'm kind of interested in what Cody Rhodes' next move is now. You know, he can't do no Bama shit though. Cody Rhodes, man, Cody Rhodes got to hear like Randy Orton is taking the next week off. You know, Cody Rhodes got Randy Orton got to feel like, you know what? Yeah, I got this. I got this in the bag. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and take next week off. Matter of fact, I'm going to St. Louis, man. Matter of fact, you know, the NXT guys, man, want me to go do some NXT, you know, press or whatever like that. So I'm going home to St. Louis, and Cody Rhodes get word that he's going to Cody Rhodes get word that he's going home and show up at his home, man, and fucking go at him. They I don't know, but you gotta we'll go at it. I don't want to see repetitive promos. Man, 2007. I'm talking about these 04, 09 Randy, 03 Kane, man, 2007 WrestleMania main event. I'm gonna get back to that just a bit. Oh boy, we definitely remember Randy Orton and Angel Garza. Wow.
I don't got no beef with you, man. You got something to say, spit it out.
Actually, I do. What the hell was that last week, man? I've known you and Cody for years, for decades. You guys are like brothers. And I get it. You won the championship. We all do. But what you did to Cody, the way you
Are
did
you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
Come on, dude.
You got the nerve to talk to me of all people like that? Don't you got some action figures to go play with? Dudes, indie nerd.
Indie
You're
nerd.
wasting my time now. As a matter of fact, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh.
Stay out of my business. You wouldn't understand.
Hmm. I mean, he wouldn't understand, right? He wouldn't understand. He called him an indie nerd, though. Don't you got some action figures to go play with back here or something, man? Oh, boy. Okay, Randy. Shit, man. But yeah, 06, man, 07, I mean. The main event for WrestleMania had 2 world titles on the line. Of course, the World Heavyweight title, and then you had the WWE Championship. You had John taking on Shawn. And going into that WrestleMania, they won the tag team titles. Not only that, and before I say that, you had the World Heavyweight title. You had Batista taking on The Undertaker. The Undertaker won the Royal Rumble. He's going to take on the world champion in Batista. The previous month at what was it? No Way Out at the time, you know. But of course, Elimination Chamber is like right before WrestleMania. But I believe it was No Way Out at the time. Now that No Way Out main event was the main event of WrestleMania. Both of the main events. You had both world titles on the line teaming up. I want to see some cool shit like that. Like, you know, like team have Cody and Randy or Roman and Punk team up. You know, because, you know, they can't stand one another. And they going against each other. You know, like, that shit was compelling in my eyes, dog. Like, I feel like you could do something. And I mean, you ain't got to do it. But I just remember at them times, man, like, instead of just having a promo every single week and talking, and then we might brawl here, we might brawl there. Like, let's really tell the story. Let's really get into it, you know? Trick Willie? I was about to say, who coming out here?
He said he was going to come down, Joe.
What?
Now, we're mentioning some of the exchanges with his peers backstage. This is a guy that's been right in his face. Mr. Wolfman.
Mr. Whoop That. He sounds so white. Mr. Whoop That. Yeah, Mr. Whoop That is here to see you guys, you know. Mr. Whoop That will see you right to his office.
That reaction to Sami Zayn says it all, doesn't it?
You guys get straight. Mr. Whoop That is here. Sound like a pimp, too.
The energy in here is just unreal.
Yeah, he dialed 1-800-WHOOP-THAT, didn't he?
Coming down was because he wants a ringside seat to study Sami Zayn and give Sami some,
Oh, we got lemon pepper steppers incoming.
Hey, those lemon pepper steppers can go wherever they want.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Williams
Trick the man. Mr. Whoop That, though. Mr. Whoop That is here.
Notes on his performance. That is the 2020 veteran. 3 or so year, not so veteran, Trick Williams.
Joe Tessitore said, Mr. Whoop That. The way he said it, though, was so white, though. Undertaker, Cena should have been a longer match and just, yeah. Yeah, I think I was seeing something the other day, man. It was like, man, the top 10, like, most underwhelming matches of, you know, at WrestleMania and stuff like that. And definitely that one matchup was definitely underwhelming. Because, you know, I mean, I would have loved to see John Cena, especially at his hype, man, take on The Undertaker at WrestleMania. But, you know, it just didn't happen. It just did not happen. I think 2008 would have been a great thing. I think Randy and Triple H could have had their little thing that they were doing. And then the next year, prior, Randy and Triple H wound up doing their thing. Okay, what in the world was going on
Stay
here?
passive observer. Got those lemon pepper steppers up on the desk, looking real relaxed, looking like a major A-list star. But in ring, there is a battle, and Sami Zayn did not get out the blocks, and he hasn't got out the blocks since the.
Who was he talking to? Are you talking about Randy Orton?
Drew McIntyre.
Sammy trying to.
He was. I think he was talking. If you talking about Randy Orton in that backstage segment with Matt Cardona, who's your favorite? What's your favorite match?
In Raleigh, North Carolina.
Favorite match?
Peppa Steppers.
Mm.
Yes, take it in Sami Zayn and Alistair.
I think a lot of my favorite matches are probably not stem from the match itself. It's probably the memory that is attached to the match that I have. You know, obviously being a kid. You know, I think a lot of us we you know, as grown adults, man, sometimes we might throw on a favorite show, or throw on a movie, or throw on maybe cartoon, anime, whatever it is, wrestling, whatever it is that you enjoyed as a little child. Now that you got YouTube, everything's on Netflix, and it just puts you sort of in a relaxing place in a little bit. Man, I remember this, you know, that nostalgia feeling in a way. That nostalgia feeling, and a lot of matches. Trick got back up on the table. A lot of matches kind of like sit, you know, like that with me. One match come to mind is Backlash 2000. Backlash 2000. I was 9 years old. It was here in Washington D.C. and I wanted to go so bad. I wanted to go, man. And not only that, I wanted to go. I wanted to order that. Like, Mom, like, can we see it? It is here. It is here in DC. Can we please go? My mother would talk about how she would see some of the wrestlers at a hotel that she worked at and all that. And I begged her. So we went over my grandmother's house. And you know, my grandmother had that box. I don't know y'all remember back in the day, that box, that black box, and you can get the pay-per-views and all of that. So man, I had that. I had the black box. Went over my grandmother's house and watched Backlash 2000. And of course, the ending was just like everything to me, man. Like, oh my goodness, The Rock versus Triple H, and of course, Triple H had the whole McMahon family, the corporation in his corner, and all of that, man. Everybody in his corner, and of course, Stone Cold was, you know, rumored to, you know, at that time, I ain't know nothing about no rumors, you know, but I think, you know, around that time, he was, you know, everybody kept talking about him on WWE TV, maybe Stone Cold show up, whatever like that, and, you know, Triple H did retain at Mania. So you get The Rock versus Triple H. They have a hell of a match. Earl Hebner, the referee, he get knocked down. Shit just started going to hell. Shane McMahon get involved in it. Gerald Briscoe, Pat Patterson, they get involved in it. Mr. McMahon, he gets involved in it. Stephanie, I think she comes down, get involved in it. Linda McMahon, she comes out, try to help out The Rock, and then Stone Cold. Then the 1, 2, 3 when The Rock hit that motherfucking people's elbow, man, and that crowd 1, 2, 3, and JR, by God, The Rock is dead here in Washington D.C. The nation's got, boy, that man. That was it for me. I was loving that, man. And he won the title too. Next night, they was in Baltimore, Maryland. The Rock had defended the title in the steel cage match. They tried to take the title right back from The Rock, but The Rock did anything. They wanted Stone Cold Steve Austin that next night on Raw so bad, boy, but couldn't get Stone Cold.
Sami Zayn, of course, all the frustrations and emotions we've seen out of Zayn recently. A week ago, at the height of his emotional rage, there was Alistair, there was Selena. Sami told him, stay focused.
Yeah, man. So just that match came to mind. So I want to say that match right there.
Well, Alistair Black is just the ultimate devil on your shoulder. He holds a megaphone to your darkest, most intrusive thoughts. Those are the thoughts that Sami Zayn needs to block right now. It's like he needed to block that spinning back elbow. caught him flush on the temple.
Carmelo Hayes got an open challenge. I'm kind of cool with them keeping Carmelo and Trick Williams far apart.
When did he order a
Because, boy, that's a story I think they can really, go back into. Oh, boy. Another knee to Sami Zayn. But, yeah, man, like, that's another story they can really go back into now. Because Trick Williams is a made man. He is a bigger superstar. You know? Back then, when Trick was just Melo's, like, side man, like, just be right next to him. Now, Trick Williams has literally surpassed Melo in every single way. Winning the TNA championship, winning the TNA title. Maybe, I think twice, maybe. I'm not even sure. Just being that man, like the fan interaction, the crowd interactions. Man, like, yeah. I think Melo is with Kaylani, which Kaylani is beautiful too. And he got Trick, man. He would lash. Lash, boy. Oh. Stone Cold should have showed up at Raw. Yeah. A lot of people was talking about that, man. I thought he was supposed to be, like, and he didn't. They just celebrated him. That was. But I guess Stone Cold is really particular. Like, I'm not gonna show up if I ain't gonna be doing nothing. But I guess then at that point, I guess it was different. And, Ms. McMahon was in charge, I guess. I would love for Randy Orton to win, but I don't see Cody losing 2 straight Manias. Yeah, I was thinking, man, I don't really see Cody losing, but I'm not saying I don't see Randy Orton winning. Or I don't see Randy. I'm not saying I don't see him winning nor losing, but I don't see Cody Rhodes losing. I was really saying that it may just be a double flip. Flip both of them. Flip both of them at WrestleMania. I mean, like, obviously, heel Randy Orton as well as that. Everybody want heel Randy Orton, right? I guess we can keep heel Randy Orton, but I feel like Cody Rhodes, man. Yeah, if Cody Rhodes win, he gotta go heel. He can't win it and stay a babyface. He can't at this point. He can't win it and stay a babyface. Everything that was going on, everything that have transpired since you just won the WWE Championship, dog, like taking on Randy and possibly winning and beating him. Nah, you lost to John Cena last year. I don't think you were really going to lose to Randy, right?
Just when the Huluva was incoming. It's struggling to recover. Is Black on the outside? And that's lemon pepper steppers.
Man, don't be touching them lemon pepper steppers, man. Put them lemon pepper steppers to work. Did he throw his drink at him? I'm not throwing my drink, bro. I want what's in his cup.
It's the focus on the match here. The count is climbing. You don't touch the lemon pepper steppers, apparently.
Oh.
He's in the middle of the match with Aleister Black, and the emotions boil over again with Sami.
Well, exploding with rage there is Sami Zayn. Perhaps.
Oh, Black Mass. Wow. All right.
The emotions got the best of Sami.
And we just hit the Black Mass. Ain't no problem taking him out. I said years ago that Trick would be a bigger star on the main roster than Melo, mostly due to his size and charisma.
Never see Black Mass connected to Sami Zayn after that distraction from Trick Willie.
No shade on Melo, though. Nah, no shade on Melo.
That was coming.
You wonder where Sami's head is at now.
Please, give me Randy tonight.
Look, Matt, you saw what he did to Cody last week. You know what he's capable of.
Okay, if you get Randy Orton tonight, Cody Rhodes definitely showing up.
Sorry, but it's just not happening.
You saw me with Cody? The chief said to me, give me
Look, Matt, I'm
Randy.
sorry, okay? It's not gonna happen.
He gonna go find Randy on his own. He definitely gonna go find Randy on his own. Man, she didn't stay long. I knew she was gonna stay long. She came like 2 hours ago. I'm trying to eat.
Hey, Slick. Look, I know you got a lot going on tonight, but why are people telling me that the open challenge is closed? The open challenge is closed. Because somebody made a very compelling case to me about why they should be next in line. Nothing else.
Can we please stop with this shit right here, man? I hope it ain't him though, but can we please stop this thing with Dragunov and Mello? Yeah, man. I ain't really mad at Tyler. I mean, a win is a win. Yeah, but I get it. You know, winning on your own. I mean, that is, you know, more meaningful. You know.
Gonna be champagne. The other one.
But I don't really see it as an interference, really though. Like Sami Zayn went out there, like Williams didn't even really do anything. He just threw the cup at Sammy, and sort of sat back down, and Sammy went after him. And he started going at it. So it was more of a distraction. So, but I'm still with you though. I get you. Watch him attack Randy. I said that. I feel like that's exactly what's gonna happen. He gonna attack Randy Orton backstage. He gonna find him. Melo wasted his top match, but he sucks as a face. Melo wrestling, his wrestling is top notch. Yeah, I got you. All right, man. What the is going on here, bro? Yeah, Melo wrestling is top notch though. I agree, he does suck as a baby face. He really does. He really does suck as a baby face. Yeah. I feel like Melo, they could have really pushed it Melo. Like, I want to say it was what, 3 years ago? Almost about 3 years ago or something? Where Melo was coming up to the main roster. He had a debut match on SmackDown. And wasn't Melo like drafted like the number 1 pick or number 2? I know he was in the first round though. I want to say he was like number 1 or number 2 or whatever like that, but he took on Cody Rhodes the first night. And I was just like, okay, they must be really high on Melo. They really must gonna do something with Melo. And it just seemed like, you know, everybody who was in NXT with Melo, whether it was Braun Breaker, whether it was, whoever, man, you name it, man. I mean, Dragunov, all the ladies, everybody, they was basically seemingly to come up and win titles and win gold. And it just seemed as though Melo, man, he just was just stagnant for a minute. And I think one thing, man, WWE fell was flat on, and I think it could have happened last year, though. Melo versus The Miz, I think they had a cool storyline. Anytime they put somebody with The Miz, I feel like it's like, like, we seen multiple stories. One that comes to my mind, obviously, is The Miz and Damian Sandow. Where Damian Sandow was like The Miz stunt man. He would do everything The Miz do in the ring. I'm talking about entertaining. Whether it was The Miz and, his career didn't go well, afterwards. But The Miz and I think Alex Riley, man, I'm going way back, huh? Yeah, man, it just seemed like, man, Miz and Logan Paul, rather. It just didn't matter, if you team with The Miz, The Miz was sort of gonna make you great, you know. And I think The Miz is underrated. Of course, back in 2011, when The Miz was taking on John Cena at WrestleMania, everybody was like, "What the hell? What type of bullshit is this?" Though, even at the time, it was some bullshit. It really was one of the lamest WrestleMania main events of all time. Fast forward all these years later, I think The Miz has really definitely improved, man, and you know, showing how underrated he really is, though. Trick can be both a face and a heel and still be entertaining. You're right about that. Trick Williams, man, definitely. Because he was more so of a babyface in NXT. He was more of a babyface. And now, obviously, he's a heel.
Let me ask you a question. It's been years since the Bella Twins have tagged up, right?
That's
The
right.
Miz is a bad luck chant, a bad luck charm.
Tag team champions,
What you mean?
right?
Right again.
So I don't
Amir, get out
understand
the
how
window.
they think they have a snowball chance in hell at beating us tonight.
So let's actually.
Yeah, what you mean about that? A bad luck chant.
Are the center of the
Charm, bad luck charm.
irresistible forces. And the
Amir, out
Philippines,
the window.
they're here to try to relive their glory days. Charlexa, they're trying so hard, desperately, to just stay on our team. And even on Raw, we have the Kabuki Warriors, Lyra and Bailey saying they're coming for our
Miz is very unappreciated.
time to put all of y'all in check.
Nikki,
I think so.
Bree, you'll be lucky to survive tonight. Lash and I are going to demolish you. There's only two things you can do about it. Nothing
And nothing.
and like it.
Nothing
And
and
that's not nothing. just a threat. That's pressure.
That championship match is coming up later.
G. I'm telling you, man, she is nothing but just looks. Jerry Cargill is nothing but looks. Looks amazing. Very amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Very amazing.
the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
She knew what she was doing when she was running them pants. I'll tell you that much. Everyone that was or had sidekicks didn't last long after being paired with them in WWE. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I think Trick Williams is a big exception, right?
I'm not here to play.
I really didn't see much in Trick Williams when Mello. I just was like, oh yeah, that's a sidekick, maybe, you know. But yeah, a lot of sidekicks didn't last long. See, that's what I don't want to see, though. That's what I don't want to see. I just don't want to see week after week after week after week after week. We just face to face, talk shit. You say something, I say something. You say something, I say something. I stole your teddy bear, you stole mine. Rah, 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 rah. I'm gonna beat you up, Mania. Like, let's get into this shit. Like, you know, if you can't get along, you know, you might as well just team up. Then maybe you guys will get along, maybe, right? Even though they don't want to get along.
The Elimination Chamber winner.
Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, you guys are going to team up and you guys are going to take on your irresistible forces. Okay. They got to work together. Even though they got a match coming up. Even though the same shit I was just saying earlier, though. But I mean, like, it's just, I don't know. It wasn't the Miz's fault. No, yeah, it wasn't the Miz's fault that Damien. I don't think this McMahon probably liked the Damien Sandow football like that. My man also had the Money in the Bank briefcase too. Cashed in, it was unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. Just knew for a minute, like, okay, yeah, his cash in, he's gonna be. And I forgot. I think didn't he cash in like on John Cena? It was on a Monday Night Raw. I want to say it was John Cena, but I could be totally wrong. Totally wrong. Totally wrong, man. Speaking of Money in the Bank briefcases, though, there've been a couple of people who won Money in the Bank briefcases, and I'm like, man, I'm surprised that they,
Are we gonna talk or are we gonna actually do something?
you know, what wasn't successful.
Because I feel like we've said all that we need to say, and to be completely honest,
Exactly, right? We said all we needed to say. Now, like, what we gonna take this at next?
It's about what you need. And what you need is this title. Me? I don't need this damn title. I don't need this ring. And I damn sure don't need y'all fans.
Well, then, fuck you too.
You've been grinding so hard to be somebody. And me, with or without wrestling, I've been that bitch and I'm still that bitch. And like I said,
That tells me, that statement tells me that
I'm here to make more money.
basically she's here for her next elevation. Like, you know, this is basically to get her to her next point in her life. Whatever she does, I don't know, modeling, whatever it
I
is.
do need this. I live for this. See, I've been busting my ass since I was 16 years old. So I'm not gonna let just anyone come up in here, walk all over me to get what they want.
Oh, another sob story. Rhea, I don't care what you sacrifice and what you put in, and I dare
You gotta call another woman out of her name.
Wrestling didn't make me. I make it matter. And without it, you disappear. I mean, you're nothing but EO.
No. I'm gonna stop you right there. 'Cause I'm not gonna let you disrespect me, this business, or anyone else in it. It's obvious that you know nothing about this business if you think that I need that title. See, since that title's been around your waist,
She ain't done shit with it.
that title needs me.
It needs somebody. And Jade ain't who it need, I'll tell you that much.
The way that you are going to understand. You see. Now, I want that title. So I'm going to take that title. That's why I've given you a big WrestleMania match. So welcome to the big leagues, bitch. Now, are we gonna continue talking, or are we gonna do something about it? I'm gonna give you the first shot. Hit me. Come on, do something.
Nah, on my time.
Jade backs away, 4 weeks away from meeting up for the women's championship.
Oh boy, but that looks like an incredibly expensive outfit worn by the women's WWE champion. You certainly don't throw down wearing an outfit like that, do you?
Oh, hold on a second here. Wait.
Uh-oh. Beechin and B-Fab, who have been at Jade Cargill's throat for months now. Kendo stick in hand. Start running, Jade.
Chin with the kendo stick. Of course, they met up a week ago. It was a vicious attack going back a few months ago.
I knew it. I knew that they was gonna team up with her. At least be Fab though. Misha, she ain't had no other choice. Mishim, bro, she ain't had no other choice.
Fab on one side, Meechin on the other, and kendo stick, and Jade Cargill just looking on opposite. Also,
Ripley. Oh, the pennies drop. You are the quarry, Rhea. What the hell is going on?
This is the baddies all over again. Who was the baddies? Wasn't that like Naomi, Charlotte, and someone else? I want to say Naomi, Charlotte, Paige. No, I don't know. But I definitely not think it was Naomi and Charlotte. I want to say.
kick right to the face.
Yeah, I saw this coming. I didn't see Mishim joining though. But I mean, she didn't have no other choice, bro. Join her. You just kept getting your ass whipped by Jade Cargill every single week. You were no threat. You know, Jade Cargill got a little group now. But when she was talking to B Fab last week, I just knew it.
You're not gonna have it all your own way at WrestleMania when the WWE.
All right, now they gotta coordinate. Now they gotta look good together though. They gotta do their thing. They can make it work. They can make it work, man. They can make it work.
It's fine. Zone in. I've got the Miz method down. Jelly roll tonight. The piece of cake. On this. Miz, right? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just.
Oh, Lola Gray and Real Velvet and AEW. Okay, yeah.
SmackDown. My family vacation got delayed because of weather in Hawaii. Then they put me in a middle seat.
Miz in the middle?
Yeah. And to top it all off, I have a sunburn on my back that is absolutely killing me.
Hey, guys! Yeah, I was thinking that as he come out to the ring with you to protect you his Jimmy Jam.
Jimmy Jam.
What do you think?
Wake up, Danhausen. We don't want your toxic machismo.
Why can't you get it through your Dracula brain that I'm not going to mentor you?
Who's Dracula? Fine, have it your way. Stay cursed. I don't
There's
care.
no such thing as.
I just said it differently. How can you master Inspire Zone in if I'm holding your hand throughout this entire confrontation? You need to go out there by yourself and do the Miz method. Be the Miz method. Be Miz.
No.
This is how you repay me? Huh? You lost the titles? Hey, you might as well say goodbye to WrestleMania. There goes our opportunity, guys.
Solo. That's on the Wyatts, man. That's not on us.
It's on you. It's on you. And it's on you.
Give the lantern back to the Wyatts. You haven't been acting like your son. Man, your son. He's starting to sound like Roman.
What did you?
Oh, bitch. Oh. They ain't block out the Netflix version. My man Solo said, "What'd you say to me?"
Drew and Jacob again everywhere.
Oh man,
Cannot be
they is going at it, man. Yeah, Jacob and Drew McIntyre have been fighting all night long. All right, you guys, man. I think we're gonna take a really short break in a way. I am about to go get my fish and my broccoli. And crunch down. We got the United States Championship match coming up next, man. Yo, I appreciate everybody that's tuning in, man. Stay locked, man. Join the live chat. Definitely make sure you like, share, follow, and most importantly, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. Don't go nowhere.
You open your pocket? Nope. good for the team. It's fun.
Hey, how about the breaking news today that started making buzz throughout the sports world? That Dennis Rodman is going to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. The NBA legend will be part of the class of 2026. The five-time NBA champion joins this high-profile class of inductees. The Bulls saying, way to go to their former star player. And of course, Las Vegas will be the host. Everybody was getting that Taker tap when Taker taps you on the shoulder. The great Steph McMahon will be part of the class. AJ Styles, Demolition. The induction ceremony will be at Dolby Live Park Friday, April 17th. And tickets are now available at Ticketmaster.
You want your shot, but I get to wait till next year. You got a problem, huh? Tell him to step here. And I ain't never run from challenges. I handle them and face them.
He is the United States champion, Carmelo! He has dealt with the parade of the Open Challenge with aplomb. Dragunov and Hayes, they just get it, Wade. They've been doing it the right way.
Yeah, and this is almost an easier one for Carmelo Hayes. I'd say that with Ilya Dragunov, one of the most devastating competitors we've ever seen here on SmackDown. But Melo actually knows who he's facing. He's faced him before and has strategies in his head to defend against his offense, rather than random superstars from the worlds of AAA, Raw, SmackDown, NXT turning up, and Mello having to quickly formulate a plan.
But they have been all-time classics when they've gotten together, like what we saw the day after Christmas when Hayes defeated the Mad Dragon. I mean, that was an instant classic when Carmelo won the title.
I mean, it's gonna be a cool match.
They've been married to each
Keep
other
going at it
for
one-on-one.
4 years. They've been competing all the way back in NXT for the NXT Championship. And
Exactly.
they continued here on SmackDown, and they certainly bring the best out of one another.
Well, doesn't that just sum up Ilya Dragunov, what we just saw, slapping himself in the face, driving Hayes to the far corner, and putting on an attack of chops and headbutts.
The Mad Dragon truly is unleashed tonight. This is a Mad Dragon, Dragunov who has refused his opportunity at rematches several times against Carmelo Hayes. I think the explanation is that Ilya has been at war with himself and his own mind, constantly in turmoil, but now realizes to be the man he wants to be, he has to take the shot.
Super hungry.
Shot being taken at Carmelo Hayes.
A lot of self-reflection.
Taking a short break on this match.
And his life's journey and everything he has seen in life. And those
Had to go get something to
his
eat.
Special. Torque of the Constantine Special. Now we sit here calling the action, the United States Championship between Carmelo Hayes and Dragunov, and you start getting into the match call as he's looking at regain gold right here. And then you say to yourself, yeah, what else did you expect?
You know what? It has been a highly respectful rivalry between these two, but what I like about it, they are hitting every shot with a little extra stank, and believe it or not, that's respectful too, because you know the caliber of opponent you're in there with, and you know for a fact, if I'm going to beat this guy, if I'm going to lead as the United States champion, I have to give this guy everything I've got, even if I like the guy. Ow. Just a look at shock in the eyes of Carmelo Hayes as what he's up against tonight. Ilya Dragunov, who is giving it everything he's got, and finally maybe a little breathing room for Carmelo Hayes, and breathing is exactly what that man needs to do right now.
Yeah, the kick giving him just a little bit of separation to gather himself, still down on one knee. Sold out here at the Lenovo Center, home to the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes, and this sellout crowd chanting, "Let's go Mello," trying to rally support for the U.S. champion.
Pretty much a 50-50 scene with the fan base here. They like both superstars equally.
Especially that roll we heard when Dragunov hit that Constantine special a little earlier. Snap suplex. Right that right off his cover. Get that left shoulder up his Hayes.
And that is one thing historically in this game that has always resonated with the fan base. Any superstar who is willing to throw down at a drop of a hat. But both of these superstars exemplify.
There, slams down Hayes and goes up top to the second rope. That knee just landing across the sternum.
Superstar seemingly slowing down somewhat now. And toll has been taken on both of their bodies, and lungs burning already. Unsurprisingly, getting dropped.
Drink. Right back.
Wow. Shot to the back of the head, too.
See that head snap on Hayes?
Maybe the gloves are really starting to come off in this one.
Seems that way, doesn't it? Get him in position, stretch him out, but Hayes is trying to lock up that arm. John Wade with you in this great scene here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Sold out Lenovo Center. You're watching the United States Championship match. Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov. And a few weeks ago, Wade, Ilya Dragunov was offered this rematch to go after the title that he once had. He didn't accept it. He said, I want to earn it, deserve it. I want to become the warrior again. This version of Dragunov appears to be the warrior again.
Well, Mello is a proud champ and wanted to have this rematch with the former champ, the man he beat for the gold. However, Mello might be regretting that now because something has awoken inside of Ilya Dragunov, and this is the absolute best in-ring version of him that you will ever see.
Trying to regain that U.S. title right here. And that right shoulder gets up from Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes is starting to look spent right now. And if he just gets a glimpse of that championship, it might give him a little more fuel to try and get back into this one.
There it is ringside, the U.S. Championship for Carmelo Hayes. This is the 8th defense of that championship. 91 days he has held it. Of course, Ilya Dragunov really set the tone. He had 7 successful defenses in only 63 days. Just when there was a moment of hope for Carmelo Hayes to
How
make his
they
way
get this?
back. Dragunov answers it now up on the shoulder. And into the cover.
Catching Ilya Dragunov by surprise there. Finally, a flurry from Carmelo Hayes. And you sense something just changed.
Hayes. Oh, what a big uppercut. Chop, and now he looks to regain momentum here.
Well, this is where Mello really has to be innovative and resourceful because Plan A certainly was not working for the United States champion. Plenty more plans where that came from in history. Oh, God, that's the landing though for Mello. So all of that on the top of the head did Ilya Dragunov, but ribs first into the desk. Now blocking out the pain is Carmelo Hayes, and that is considerable pain, believe me. Mello battling and put this one to bed while he still can.
Up top and a big swat. You can see how affected he is.
Yeah, that was about as terrible a pin as you can ever pull off, but it was a pin nonetheless. It's into the corner of that steel desk. And then landing once again, putting his body on the line to try and win. A pin any way you can at this point. But Dragunov just about kicking out. A hook leg there might have done it.
That impact on the side of the desk, the risk reward by Carmelo Hayes, and it was risky, and he felt it.
Yeah, and those ribs just took the sting out of that attack from Carmelo Hayes. And Dragunov did not need a second invite. But now with a major spring in his step is the challenger.
Dragunov with the senton flying high. He was that close to getting the U.S. Championship back.
Two absolute fanatics in that ring, putting their body on the line as reckless as they come. That is how important victory and gold is to these two men. Oh, God.
Oh, man, with the first 40 in midair, and then look at this.
Oh, it's time to go to bed. Come on, go get on the couch, take the shoes off. And I'm gonna eat some of your chips now. That one felt wet and nasty. Yeah, dude, messing with my phone and stuff.
Could not appreciate the efforts of Hayes and Dragunov more.
Another commercial break in this match.
It's a battle for the U.S. Championship here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hey, y'all. I know y'all remember them rap snaps. So nasty. All the time you're gonna get busy.
On the rope from Carmelo Hayes. That should have been over 4 times in a row in the blink of an eye, but still, it goes on. And what a banger we're getting tonight in
Them
Raleigh.
joints is nasty.
The best out of each other. This is
Stole
what
some of his
happened
chips.
months ago.
It's like coast to coast attack. That's the first 48. He's up right. No, it's not. H-bomb to the jaw. Pin. 1, 2, 3. New champ. Oh, what on the road by Carmelo Hayes.
How he was able to control himself for just that moment to land the H-bomb is remarkable.
Absolutely astounding performance from two men. And I hate one thing here. One of these guys is going to have to lose tonight. And that feels like a crime after the performance they both have put.
Back up. You got enough juice, right?
Ilya Dragunov just wanting more from his opponent here. Try harder. Any sane human being would just want their opponent to give up. Don't prolong this fight, this agony anymore, but Ilya Dragunov is just built different.
Let's go back. We're here tonight. We gotta go.
Once again, those ribs of Carmelo Hayes being attacked with that band. So difficult to break his way out, but got a little breathing room, but a step ahead again is the challenger.
Sermon in the bridging.
And I don't know if Ilya Dragunov has ever come across the word fatigue. Because he simply just keeps ticking. What an absolute dynamo this man must have somewhere inside his body.
He is the ultimate high motor guy. Just as he was making that gesture for the championship, he eats that boot.
Well, Melo's trying everything he can, but everything he's throwing is just bouncing off Ilya Dragunov. It was like a man possessed in that ring this evening.
Massive shot. Can hear it across most of Central North Carolina. Oh, the springboard clothesline.
Like a puma leaping off the ropes.
This has been a thriller. The United States Championship. Carmelo Hayes defending against the former champion, Ilya Dragunov. I mean, the sequence we saw moments ago with the midair first 48, countered by the H-bomb, only to have the foot on the rope by Carmelo Hayes. Back and forth they go. He was looking for that DDT onto the apron, but instead, Dragunov with a counterattack.
Yeah, two men putting in an A-plus performance tonight. The Serpent, Death Valley driver right onto the ring apron.
No give.
For one of these men, an A-plus performance is going to lead to a loss.
Look at the face of Dragunov. You know, he draws upon all the inspiration from his mother, who courageously moved with him as a young boy, couldn't speak the language in a foreign country, found a way to survive.
Amir, come on.
Inspired and motivated, and he has rekindled the spirit and the fire to be the warrior inside of him for this rematch.
A freakish
Amir.
focus here from Ilya Dragunov, who has not relented since that opening battle. Carmelo Hayes is living dangerously here.
Look at this scene here in Raleigh.
Oh, what a reversal!
Incredible counter to retain. And the man dragging something deep down inside of him. There's no quit.
Well, what a reversal. Superplex attempt turned into a mid-air cutter by Carmelo Hayes. And this is a heavily hurt Carmelo Hayes, whose ribs may be busting from earlier in the match and still struggling to pull off a basic pin because his body is in so much agony.
Just off to the side is that title, the United States Championship. Hayes and Dragunov. The ribs on Hayes greatly affected when he was flying out of the ring and caught the corner of our announcements. The man Dragon wants the best version of Hayes, and he's getting it.
Oh, they're getting the best version of each other.
They're hitting each other so hard that they're generating momentum off the forwards.
Use it to drop, because if you drop, you might not be getting fouled in this one.
What a level change there to go down to the knee. How about Mello?
Oh.
And then a big, monstrous boom.
Sit out powerbomb. Oh.
He's find a way time and again. You're right, I don't man off after performances like this. And again, it's like a here. Carmelo stays alive. Carmelo is clinging on. That is true championship drive right there from Carmelo. But it might be for nothing.
Used to go back to the NXT days.
The man
Fighting over the
Dragon
NXT championship.
has set his sights
Oh, first 48.
to the chain.
So,
And then the torpedo Moscow would have been the death knell for Carmelo Hayes' championship reign. First 48, a late kick out. And Melo senses victory here, going up top. He may want nothing but net right here. Able to get out of the way is Dragunov.
oh,
Torpedo Moscow. Doubling down on it. He's going for the power bomb. He knows he needs something extra to put him away.
1, 2, 3. Hello, 1. Took it off. Put it in check.
United States champion.
You got a problem, man. Tell them to step here.
He retains. They need to go and take a second United States championship because Ilya Dragunov absolutely deserved that title tonight. But so did Carmelo Hayes. That was counts all around. Bravo, both men. Wow. That was awesome. Just awesome.
Get back over here. Get back over here.
Not get enough of these two.
Anyways, congratulations, boy. Y'all, the tag team champions.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Hey, man. Hit us up later. We're going to go out and help you take it easy.
got no clothes on.
Come chill.
See y'all later.
Do you?
That was Daniel, please.
Oh, boy. Please don't say the jelly roll. You pushed them last week. Put it.
Please forgive me.
No, listen. Don't worry about me, brother. Can I be honest? I'm worried about you. I know what it's like to be bad. Just listen to me. I know what it's like to be judged for the worst version of ourselves. I know what it's like to be judged for the worst decision. You know what that feels like too, so I'm not here to judge you. I'm just wondering if you still remember how much you mean around this place. Every single week in these hallways, I see it in their eyes. You light this place up, and this is the same hallways they used to be afraid of. But you did the work to change that. You
Jump
became a
down.
better person. You became
Jump
a
down.
better man. I just don't understand why you're fighting so hard to go back to being a version
Pull
of
it-
yourself
pull
you
him up.
already be. Don't let that monster in. I don't even think I know this version of you, man. I know a whole different version of you, dude. I know a dude that's full of love. I know a great human. I know a dude that changed this business by himself. And I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the husband. I'm talking about the father.
All right, man. That was good.
You're a beautiful soul, man. That's the man.
Appreciate everybody sticking with me,
That's the
man.
man that has my back. Dude,
I don't know. I really wasn't even that thrilled with Melo and Dragunov, but I'm pretty sure it was a good match.
I don't know.
Man, come here. Gotta find you a shirt. Come here.
Real Randy knows money comes.
Stand right here for a minute.
Titles come and go. Friends and those that are
I
right
was
with
saying
you,
you first.
and that's forever.
He's on a drink.
What you do, it's who you do it with.
Man, you had a bunch of drink, man. Your water is in the refrigerator. Go get your water. If you want something to drink, your water is in the refrigerator.
No, I was on.
Pull up your pull up.
How do I even begin?
Pull your pull up out.
Step one, that's where we start. We'll start
Go
there.
get
We
it.
can deal with the code thing later, man. We all know Cardona forever, man. It's gonna be hard. We'll find Cardona and do the right thing. We'll start there.
All right. All right. I hear you.
I love you.
I know you do, man. I love you right back. Thank you.
Oh, he gonna find Matt Cardona and do the right thing, all right. He gonna find Matt Cardona and do the right thing, all right. He gonna fuck him up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Time to get toxic a little bit.
well, here you go, Wade. For consummation, admonishing, and aiming that BB gun of toxic target practice.
All right. Yo, Wilson calls out Jelly Roll next, man. Yo, appreciate everybody standing with me, man. We'll be right back, and then we here. Your little man in the bed. All right, come on, let's go.
You got something to say, Paul? I see you got a microphone in your hand there. Something else surrounded by these pointed men talking as a steel, but they're making it shot. Brock Lesnar, the flavor team alive. Good job. All these being thrown everywhere by Lesnar.
Just extended WrestleMania Ultimate Challenge. As if that fall from grace wasn't enough, that Cena over with his foot on Brock Lesnar's chest, that's a critical juncture moment in the sport that we could be talking about for years and years, and there it is. To see those two titans, those two names listed for WrestleMania. It is coming our way. And Wade, the tail of the tape doesn't get better than those numbers. Oh, God. Two of the biggest behemoth powerhouses we have ever seen in this industry. One with 20 plus years at the top in the fight game under his thumb. One relatively fresh. Is the future now? Can overflowing. Brock Lesnar, we will find out at WrestleMania.
Also, I'm assuming the main event tonight is the Bella Twins. Hey, yo, man, it's been a long time since we had Nickelback as a theme song for anything WWE related. That's what's up. No, bull, that's what's up, man. Yeah, Wilson. Yeah, so the main event is the tag team women's title match.
Jelly Roll! Jelly Roll! You!
I'm gonna have a strong feeling they're gonna probably brawl the end off SmackDown and probably announce that it's gonna be a triple threat match. He got his little bag, his purse, his man bag, his little necklaces, you know.
Out here!
Just trying to get there two-way ball. Let's not forget Jelly Roll threw a huge haymaker at Kit Wilson last week. A haymaker that missed. And Kit the Miz right on the jaw. And well, Kit Wilson wants no part of that despite calling out Jelly Roll. And Jelly Roll is here to fight. Come on.
I tell you what, Kit Wilson, if this is what you want, this is what you get. I don't know what you thought you were going to get when you called me out, boy. But we've been in fight right here, right in North Carolina.
Come on, man. Come on, let's go.
Wilson's right now. Oh, we get it.
Whoa, Jelly. Once again, the bravado, the ego, is maybe 2 steps ahead of the brain. I said we settle this like civilized gentlemen. I don't fight with my fists. I fight with my words.
Either bigger man. I like
Toxic.
Go give me a flannel shirt.
Do what? Did I hear you right? Did you call me? This is getting weird, man. Did you bring me all the way to Raleigh to have a rap battle? I mean, hold on. Don't get me wrong. I think you're a decent dancer, but you ain't no rapper. Jelly, don't you dare compare me to a rapper. I am so much better than them and so much better than you. No rap battle tonight. Tonight we have slam poetry. You got a book? You brought a book? Jelly, you can talk all you want, but you've got no class. Just a couple of ugly face tattoos and a criminal past. Hey, but well done on losing that weight and looking so damn thin. All I see is a melted blob of skin.
You're fatphobic. You're toxic. I might even call you a jerk. But hey, at least we got proof Ozempic does work. I got more. I got more. Jelly, you try to inspire, but to me, it's a little bit silly. Hey, congrats on losing 300 pounds. Maybe now you can see your little Willie. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I didn't bring a little book or nothing. But I might have a little something for you. Oh, Mr. Kit Wilson came in and tried to destroy me. But I don't have to see my Willie. Your mother sees it for me. Oh. Oh. You talk about Ozempic. That's really original, y'all. Hey, Jelly's really fat. Your mother could have told you that. I put my belly on her back. This is disgusting. I'm offended. That's sound right there. Oh, it's blocked him a cheap shot from behind.
Kit Wilson just unloading on Jelly Roll, and Kit Wilson has snapped.
He wanted the poetry slam. He couldn't handle it. Oh! Just laying out Jelly Roll after that big splash, and now going up top to the top rope. Kit Wilson. Oh! That's flying. Corkscrew elbow.
Absolute beauty. What work with a peg, and even more dangerous with his fists. Toxicity, be gone.
Damn, I totally missed it, huh? Kit Wilson took out Jelly Roll.
You do not have to keep reminding me, okay? I am aware of the outcome of that match. You didn't get the job done. Now, Tiffany thinks she can disrespect me. So next week, I'll put her in her place. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that I'm sorry. Oh, trouble in paradise, ladies. Well,
Trouble in paradise.
how the old saying goes. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Tiffany, let's all work together and we can go. I don't need any help from you. Okay, that was rude. I'm actually going to disrespect you, and it's really.
Just pushed her down like that, though.
Oh, I like that. Irresistible Forces Women's Tag Team Championship match next.
Tag team titles on the line to close out the show.
That's the road to WrestleMania. You, that title on your waist, it's an embarrassment. At the end of the day, you're old. Gets personal. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns, live from Boston. Raw, Monday, 8 Eastern by Pacific, only on Netflix.
And it's gonna be one hell of a show on Monday once again, hopefully. Hopefully. Shit, man, I keep moving, bro. I keep moving. For real, I needed to eat. That's why I ain't had my beer. Alright, let me do my thing. And then when I'm done, I really ain't moving. When I'm done, I mean when I get set, I still gotta go in there and make up the bed. Which I'm really in a rush to do because she gonna sleep in her lay back in a chair for a minute, so. But I'll come in there and do it. But yeah, let me do my thing while we got a commercial break. I think I'm becoming more comfortable in front of the camera. Especially probably when it comes to eating. I'm really not all like that comfortable. Because, boy, you couldn't tell me I could eat. I'm going to eat something on camera. I don't like nobody looking at me. First thing people want to do be judgmental. Oh, I hate it. I hate that. I never forget I had one girl say, man, I like how you do it. I like how you did things like that. It's cute. It was one of my sister's old friends. Old friends. Old friends. Old friends. All right, man, that was a little cool way to really breeze by the third hour. I ain't even gonna lie, though. I knew I had to eat. Girlfriend, I knew she had to leave, bro. That's why I thought she was came already. So by the time I came in here to do my thing, we'll be chilling for a minute. Anyway. When I want to go eat, I slow down to check, It's like, damn, you left me. You left us. And if they came what a nigga, it's been a cool SmackDown, I ain't gonna lie though. Really cool SmackDown. Did not see R-Truth, Damian Priest winning the tag team titles, but my man C-Flu, he saw that coming. Jacob said, fuck that, bro. I don't know who ass you think you about to be whipping like that. First time teaming up since 2018. It's also the first title opportunity at the women's tag team titles, which I know they're gonna win.
I don't know what kind of sideshow you're running here, dog, but I want the smoke with Kit Wilson, and I want it ASAP. You want Kit Wilson? I want him. How about next week? Pittsburgh, you Kit Wilson one-on-one. You got it. Pittsburgh, I'll be there, man.
Really? Jelly Roll 1-on-1? Having the first match on SmackDown?
Meanwhile, right now, we have
I guess they like shit. We can't get Bad Bunny. I guess we take Jelly Roll. He a Grammy Award winning guy, right? That's exactly what it seems like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this whole third hour flew by. I had went to go get something to eat. Everybody, my man left the chat. Hopefully they come back in though. And that Mellow and what you call match, that though had like 2 commercial breaks in it, bro.
I'm feeling a little magic,
So we just had to get Wilson segment.
Yeah, the whole
Lay
thing
down good,
got
man.
their way right into the mix, and a title
Get
shot
him in his bed.
is in front of them now.
Incredibly, given how long this tag team has been together, how they are the legendary OG women's tag team of the modern era, this is their first ever opportunity at tag gold here in WWE. Why? Because those shiny championships were not around back on the Bella's original run. Well, now it's time to make up for some lost time.
Yep, that's right. And that's unique to this matchup here that the Bella Twins haven't competed together since 2018, trying to get off to a fast start here. And these championships, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, created in 2019. So that's unique to their Hall of Fame resume to be absent something like that. But here's the opportunity right here in North Carolina.
Yeah, so this is another defense of the gold. Same as last week for the Irresistible Forces. They defended against Flair and Bliss, and the Bellas were ringside now. The Bellas got drawn into the action causing a disqualification and effectively costing Flair and Bliss their opportunity, which I'm sure did not sit well with competitors like Flair and Bliss that were actually invited to come down and watch this firsthand by the ballots. However, they don't as yet seem to have taken them up on it.
Here comes Bree. Driving in to the back of Nia Jax. That was interesting last week when you had Charlotte and Alexa seemingly potentially closing in on the championship against the Irresistible Forces when things went south with the Bellas entering the fray. And then in the end, Nia Jax hitting that leg drop on Nikki Bella.
Such a competitive division. It just shows it's been years and years since the Bellas last tagged up, even probably 7 or 8 years. And Brie Bella especially, that's the one in the long pants for those who aren't quite sure, understandably. Brie Bella only competed at the Royal Rumble. And then this is effectively her first match back, and it is a championship match.
Charlotte and Alexa coming out.
Just mentioning Charlotte Flair making a grand entrance, the former tag champs. Oh, and what a distraction that was from the Bellas.
And Lash Legend takes advantage as Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair make their way towards the ring.
All right, got 20 minutes left in the show.
WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, and the roar you hear from this sold-out crowd is because of the arrival of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Welcome aboard, ladies. Plenty of world championships between these two, and they've also had some tag championships too. And they're taking a close eye. What an entrance! Major distraction, and it may have cost the balance here because they were in control until that music of Charlotte Flair hit. That's a little payback after last week.
Now out on the floor, and Nia Jax just slamming Nikki's head into the front of our announce desk.
Very little you can do to stop Nia Jax when she's in complete control. Look at her.
Oh, she smashes her, brings in the chairs of Bliss and Flair.
Bliss and Flair far from impressed with that. It's kind of the reverse of what happened last week when they got thrown into the Bella Twins. And we know where that led.
Back in the ring, is Nia getting the best of Nikki.
Is there a hotter division here on SmackDown in this women's tag division over the past 18 months or so? Every woman who is anyone has wanted a piece of it. Oh, not slowing down at all.
The mentality of Lash Legend is Nia just pulls Nikki like prey and then slams her down and right back to business as Legend.
Legend has all the physical talents and attributes anybody could ever want, but the best asset she has is the fact she's a fantastic student and she listens to the mentor, the veteran Nia Jax, and executes the plan to perfection. That's why they hold the gold. That's why you struggle to see how any team can destroy them. You know, the Ballas are going to give it a real college try here.
Nikki desperate to get to her twin sister.
Inches away, but it must have felt like a million miles with the power of Lash Legend throwing your frame across the ring with ease. The Flair and Bliss are insisting they have next to whoever wins the gold tonight. Of course,
Boy, Lash, boy.
increasingly looking like a successful defense for the Irresistible Forces.
Lash Legend is playing with a food there with that arrogant foot on the chest for a cover.
Yeah, you're not going to put away Nikki Bella that easily. She's a Hall of Famer for a reason, and she's showing you exactly why right now.
Smart move by Nikki. The Bella Twins, the Hall of Famers, reunited and battling for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship here against the Irresistible forces, and here
drop kick.
missile drop kick against Nia Jax.
She almost didn't get it.
We are going into Brie mode.
And there it is with the Brie mode knee.
Absolute bullseye. And Nia Jax is now
Some more drop. Oh, nope.
Brie looking for the exit. Uh-oh, bad position to be in. But quick to move out of the way is Brie.
Yeah, if you can't match the power of Nia Jax, you better be nimble. And Brie Bella was as nimble as they come there. Here we go, Joe.
Yeah, there with these weak ass yes kicks.
The yes kicks get the best of Nia Jax.
So much momentum now.
Oh.
Brie Bella. Oh,
Brie Bella was about to get her head taken off.
Instead, she is denied.
oh no.
Pop-up headbutt from Nia Jax.
Recovering nicely there is a Brie Bella. Desperate tag there to twin sister Nikki.
Here goes Nikki.
Double cross body.
Body takes out irresistible forces to the floor.
Putting it all on the line tonight in pursuit of tag gold. And of course, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss at ringside looking. They had their opportunity blown last week. And now they're insisting they're getting the winner of this one.
Yeah, they were so close, Flair and Bliss, to potentially toppling irresistible forces. But the Bellas arrived, and that match went south. And now Nia Jax, with Nikki in such a compromised position, Lash Legend tags in the teamwork of this group, the champions.
Use some more and drop.
Samoa drop landing flush in the middle of the ring. And there's nowhere to hide now, Nikki.
Oh, frog splash. 1, 2. And Brie breaks it up.
Saving the day there, and it
Oh, look. X Factor.
that connected.
Just when they had to have it to turn things around, and driving her back right into the corner of the apron is Nia.
And locked in the center of the ring now.
She got the STF in.
Unlash.
Oh, God.
Oh! Charlotte Flair denying
I knew it. I knew this was going to break down into a disqualification match.
Jax was lining up for a
Because Charlotte wasn't out here minding her business.
and this one's gone.
Charlotte pants look small as I don't know what.
Wow! Flair just driving.
They look like they do not fit. And she was like, you know what? I'm wearing them tonight. Like, they are so small, bro. So small.
Certainly can't be disqualified just like last week in reverse.
All right, so we're going to have a triple threat women's title match at WrestleMania.
As Alexa Bliss has entered the fray against Brie, and now Nia Jax and Lash Legend are back up in the ring. The champs and the two top contenders, and the smash in the corner by Lash and Nia.
We're playing it to perfection tonight. We're the tag champs. Waiting for the other two teams to burn each other out and then come along and pick the ball.
Charlotte unsteady on her feet as she goes down.
4 bodies dropped in the ring, and it might be squashing time now, Joe.
Oh no. Legend just ragdolling Charlotte and now teeing her up as Nia Jax has her in the top. A leg drop.
And they stand tall once again this week. Taking out everybody. Okay.
Breaking bodies,
I'm for it, man.
leaving with the gold. That is the story of the irresistible forces.
For back-to-back weeks.
The Bellas last week, they got involved in it. Lash and Nia made sure they were.
Listen,
Randy
glad I
on the
picked
phone
up.
again.
You're right. I'm going to go to the ring right now, and I'm going to fix it.
For some reason,
Randy Orton apparently coming back out our way.
I think he talking to his dad though. You know, he talking about, yeah, I'm gonna go to the ring and I'm gonna fix it. You know, like I don't know. I don't know. Is Cody Rhodes gonna show up, man? Because if Cody Rhodes show up, man, trust and believe it, I feel like he gonna get his ass whipped again.
Because I hate you. I've always hated you. The tribal chief of the rest of the world in the main event at WrestleMania. I'm gonna bury you. You will acknowledge me.
You will acknowledge me. Man, y'all been enjoying SmackDown tonight, man. I think SmackDown been okay. Been a cool show. Been a real cool show, man. You know, I can't even lie. Been a real cool show, and you know everything that transpired when I came back in here from after my little break. Well, I guess it wasn't that short, but you know I was trying to. Little man needed me, you know, had to go be daddy. What I was about to say. Kid Wilson, I came back in. Kid Wilson, man, knocked out Jelly Roll. You know, so I'm like, oh boy. See what they gonna be doing at WrestleMania. Look like more than likely it's gonna be a tag team match. Miz and Kid Wilson taking on Jelly Roll and someone. I hope it's not Danhausen. I hope it's not. Like, come on, though. Couldn't find a better partner, Jelly Roll, than Danhausen. But okay. Okay. Yeah, man, my man asked me earlier though. Dennis Rodman, man, going into the WWE Hall of Fame. How do I feel about it though? Because I don't even think I really said how I feel about it. Other than like, you know, it's cool though, but you know, I mean, it's been a minute though. I feel like with Dennis Rodman going into the WWE Hall of Fame, that is WWE's way of bringing back the celebrity wing. Because for real, in 5 to 10 years, Jelly Roll is going to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Bad Bunny is going to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Who else is like here, like always here? Like I'm telling you, like they're going to be in the WWE Hall of Fame, man. You know, like those guys who were in, you know, Celebrity Wing in the Hall of Fame, they were always here. You know, like you knew when the Royal Rumble was showing up, you knew it was like, oh man, what's my man's name again? I can't even think of his name. Shit, the guy, the baseball player, and you know, Kane used to whip his ass every Royal Rumble. I can never think of his name right now though. But yeah, the Royal Rumble, you just knew like, hold up, wait a minute, he's coming to get his revenge for Kane. You know, shit like that though. But yeah, man, I mean. Yeah, so the whole celebrity wing must be back though. But Dennis Rodman, man, going in. I guess it's pretty cool. I mean, Dennis Rodman haven't really done anything WWE wise, although WWE has bought the WCW, you know. But I mean, it's cool. I guess it's gonna be very entertaining to see his Hall of Fame speech. You know, if you get what I'm saying.
Then Sunday night 2, the first hour will be live on ESPN. Now, full coverage of both nights will be on the ESPN app with ESPN Unlimited. It is WrestleMania for the first time ever on ESPN. Been a wild night here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and next week is shaping up to be an outstanding card in Pittsburgh Pennsylvania. Let's show you what is coming your way. Just moments ago, we saw Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson having a poetry slam in the ring. And now General Manager Nick Aldis has said, we don't need poetry. You can just fight. Wilson against Jelly Roll next week in Pittsburgh, Wade.
And we heard a little rap from Julia earlier in the show. That is the United States champion, Julia. Well, she will be defending gold next week against the former world champ, Tiffany Stratton, on SmackDown in Pittsburgh.
And the last 2 weeks, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship has been on the line. And we had no contest, each of them. So the top contenders are now going to face off.
That's more than likely going to end in a DQ itself.
The Bella Twins next week, SmackDown in Pittsburgh.
I didn't even know Randy Orton was going to come back out here. I thought that match was just going to strictly be the women's tag team titles was going to be the main event. Religion goes to keep you safe.
This road to WrestleMania took a sharp turn because of that man. It's a violent, dangerous, very sharp turn that came with a Viper strike a week ago.
And I'll tell you this, Joe, there is a look on the face of Randy Orton that shows a hint of guilt. And what was it he said on the phone to that mystery caller? I made an error. Let me go fix it. It was almost a softening of the Viper when he chatted with his old friend Jelly Roll earlier. So,
An acknowledgement that perhaps he went a little too far.
a little, come on, it was a lot more than a little, Joe, but I appreciate your diplomacy. And this is the Randy Orton of old, and he has a major fixing job to do right now, namely, at minimum, an apology to Cody Rhodes, who God knows what state he's in right now.
Of course, earlier tonight, the interaction backstage with Matt Cardona. Everybody reacting to what they saw a week ago.
It's kind of, I don't know, I'm taking it back here a little bit, though, that Randy Orton turned heel last week, but dabbing everybody up, coming to the ring right now.
Out of my business. You wouldn't understand.
Of course, Randy has explained anything can happen when they hear those voices in his head. That he said earlier tonight, Cody lifted the burden, said, I want the best version of you. I want that version of you. But perhaps some regret in the phone call we were able to eavesdrop in on moments ago. We will hear from Randy.
Talk to me, talk to me.
4 weeks away from striking these poses in Vegas at WrestleMania 42, when he will fight for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Talk to me, talk to me.
Joe, I don't know what to think right now. Okay, so I've got an apology that I need to make to each and every one of you, but more importantly, I've got an apology that I need to give to Matt Cardona. So Matt, please, if you would be so kind, come out to the ring. I want to do this in front of everybody.
You gonna punk kick his ass.
It's the right thing to do, Wade.
Well, Cardona echoed the outrage of the entire locker room earlier when he stood up to Orton and gave him a piece of his mind. I think most people in the locker room were probably wise enough to not get involved. But I will credit Matt Cardona with having the cojones to actually step to Randy Orton in the previous frame of mind that Randy was in.
Got 3 minutes or so.
A long-time veteran who's seen everything and was greatly affected like we all were.
Yeah, he's a damn good friend of Cody Rhodes, too.
Man, I've been out of my head the last few weeks. I am legitimately sorry. Matt, I think action figures are cool. Hell, I play video games. I'm so sorry for how I treated you back there. We go way back. I've known you for 20 years. I am sorry. And I've got an apology I got to make to Cody next week. He's obviously not here tonight, but I am sorry. Matt, will you forgive me?
But RKO his ass, bruh. Or low blow. No. Mm.
I'm sorry for a damn thing, Joe. You knew that. What the hell are we doing, Randy?
Send him back to the floor. I'll get him in here.
It's like an action replay last week.
Absolutely.
What the hell are the security now?
What the hell security gonna do?
An assault.
Brings Cardona out. And now, oh no, he's going back to the steel steps.
And nobody's coming out to help. Unsurprisingly, baby. Finally. Jesus, hurry.
Thankfully, security officials getting down to the situation.
Randy Orton had them voices in his head, man. They getting too loud, man. You about to grab that chair and hit him with it or something?
Randy gathering himself.
Think about your future. Think about WrestleMania. It's just so counting. No. So Randy is not in control of himself.
That's just beating him down again.
The voices in full control of the body of Randy Orton and the building here now.
Man, we about to breeze on.
Security surrounding the Viper.
Just a vicious, despicable mugging attempt. Once again, learned nothing from his behavior against Cody Rhodes last week.
Perhaps his deep breaths up though.
He gonna still stomp on it too.
Randy Orton needs a lot of help. That much is apparent.
Why did he leave his arm in the daggone chair, man? He should have moved it. Yeah, these people sick, man. One more time.
Cannot control himself on left arm of Cardona is grave concern here in Raleigh.
Everybody just relax. Don't touch it. And we're putting this man in the main event of WrestleMania.
4 weeks to go till WrestleMania.
He's locking up.
Can't even imagine 4 more weeks like this out of him.
What the hell is going on backstage? Drew and Jacob still going at it? Oh, yo. I know y'all following them, but cut back to the other. Oh, yo, somebody going off for something here. Bro, why y'all on this side? Why y'all not over there? Okay, I guess that's how you end the show then. Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu, man, just fell off a cliff, I guess. I mean, I guess, that's the cliffhanger. But yo, man, the way they started, man, the way they ended it, hey, yo, hands down, what a show. What a show. I got to give it to him, man. I really missed the Kit Wilson and Jelly Roll segment. I don't think I really missed much. Have I missed much, guys? I don't think I missed much at all. And I knew, the whole matchup with Melo and Dragunov, that was gonna be good. No doubt. I had no doubt about that was gonna be good. But man, overall, man, Randy Orton coming out here fucking up Matt Cardona once again, man. I mean, and I figured Randy Orton was just gonna come out here, do a promo, kind of like soak in, why Randy, why, and then the week later or the week after, of course, you're probably gonna get more than likely Cody Rhodes, and then they're gonna have they face off, or they brawls or whatever like that. But Drew McIntyre and fucking Jacob Fatu, man, been doing the damn thing all night long, man. But yo, what a show. What a Friday night. I appreciate everyone tuning in, tapping in. See Fluid, my guy. Shadow, appreciate you guys, man. If you haven't done so, definitely smash the like button and definitely make sure you subscribe to the 1130 podcast right here on YouTube, man. Once again, amazing content, man, here at the podcast. If you definitely dig wrestling, if you definitely dig, some grown folks talk, life, current events, all of that. The crew, myself, Brian B, Chanel, Holly. We got Beyond 1130 on Thursday nights, the 1130 podcast show on Wednesday. So definitely join in, man, for real. Definitely make sure you subscribe. All live reaction will be posted on the 1130 podcast social media pages. So definitely make sure you follow the 1130 podcast Make sure you follow the 1130 podcast on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all social media platforms, man. For real. Yo, give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? For now, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Stay safe, stay blessed. Give all the glory to God, man. Yo, I see you guys tomorrow for Talk Pro Wrestling, man. And we out.